Most people don't hide their feelings because they're fake. They hide them because they're exhausted. Exhausted from explaining, from being misunderstood, from always having to react the right way. Let me say this straight. Not every emotion needs to be loud. Some feelings are heavy. They sit quietly in your chest and follow you everywhere. Even when you laugh, even when you say you're fine. If you pay attention, you can spot it. The pause before someone speaks, the way they look away, the tension in their shoulders, like they're holding something in, something they don't know how to let out. At some point, hiding stops feeling wrong and starts feeling normal, not because it's healthy, but because it feels safer. Safer than being judged, safer than being brushed off, safer than hearing, "You're overthinking it." The world doesn't really reward honesty. It rewards control. So people learn to manage their expressions, filter their words, mute their reactions, until one day, they're not even sure what they actually feel anymore. Inside, there's a quiet battle, wanting to be understood, but not wanting to be seen, craving connection, but staying distant. This kind of conflict doesn't explode. It waits. It watches. It stays low-key, like background noise you pretend not to hear. But it's always there. Here's something people don't talk about enough. Most of the time, people don't want advice. They don't want solutions. They don't want a motivational speech. They just want space. Space to exist without performing, without explaining, without pretending everything's okay. There's strength in that quiet, in sitting with your thoughts, in observing without reacting, in letting emotions pass, instead of fighting them. You don't have to express everything, but you do have to acknowledge it, even silently, even privately, because emotions you ignore don't disappear. They just wait. And when you finally slow down, when you stop resisting yourself, something shifts. Life doesn't magically get easier, but the weight feels lighter, because you're no longer fighting what you feel. Sometimes, the strongest move is staying quiet and still understanding everything. If this felt familiar, you're not broken, you're human, and sometimes, just being aware is enough.